Hi creative, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're doing well. If you're new to this channel, you are welcomed. If you have not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever I post new videos. On this channel, I post new videos every week. In today's tutorial, I'll be teaching us how to make this beautiful strap top with front bow for a little girl. If this is something you're interested in, keep on watching. This video is for you. The measurement I have for my front is 13 inches by 9 inches. That's my chest measurement divided by 4 plus half inch sewing allowance on both sides. The back I have 15 inches by 9 inches. The back has a zip, 1 inch zip at the center back, then half inch at the side for my sewing allowance. This is the strap. For my strap I have 10 inches by 3 inches, right? So for the front, the chest I'm working on is 24. 24 divided by 4 is 6 plus my half inch sewing allowance. Then for the waist, the waist I'm working on is 23. 23 divided by 4 is 5.75. I mark my 5.75. Then my half inch sewing allowance. I'll connect the waist to the chest point and cut out that little excess there. The back, I've gone ahead to mark out my 1 inch zip allowance. I'll include the measurement I did for the front, chest divided by 4 plus half inch sewing allowance, and also the waist 23 divided by 4 plus half inch sewing allowance. I'll connect it to the chest. And cut out the excess. So the strap that is 10 inches by 3, I'll fold it into 2 and stitch. I've gone ahead to stitch it. I'll cut out the little excess. I'll use my screwdriver to turn it. You can use your scissors or anything you have to turn it. After turning it, I'll give it a good press. I've gone ahead to press the 2 straps. I'll bring my front, I'll measure 2.5 at the chest line. That's the place where my strap will start from. I'll give it a notch. The other part didn't notch, so I'm going to mark it, the 2.5. I'll place my strap front side facing front side. Front side facing front for the 2. I'm using my lining. I cut my lining the same way I cut my main fabric. I place my lining on top of it to turn the neckline. So I'll go over to the sewing machine to stitch it. I've gone ahead to stitch it. I'll notch it. After notching, I'll have to top stitch so that the lining will relax. You top stitch only on the lining. So for the back, I'll mark my 2.5 on the chest point. That's where the strap will be. I'll notch it. I've gone ahead to top stitch it. Right. Now I want to attach the strap to the back. See the way I kept the front? I'll place my back piece, the right side, that the front side of the back fabric, facing the right side of the strap. Then I'll take the lining. I'll put my lining at the back of the strap. That is, the strap will be in between the main fabric and the lining. Can you see? The strap is at the center of the main fabric and the lining. I'll do the same for the other side. Right side of the back facing the front side of the strap. Then the lining will be at the back. Right? Then pin it to secure it. See, the strap is at the center, right? Then I'll go over to the sewing machine to stitch on my 1/2 inch sewing allowance. Then I'll come back and show you what it looks like. So I've gone ahead to stitch on my 1/2 inch sewing allowance. I'll notch it. After notching it, I'll top stitch. I'll top stitch only on my lining, right? I've gone ahead to top stitch only on my lining. I want to hem it down. I'll flip the lining over. I'll pull my strap away. My strap, I won't sew on the strap at the hem. I'll just sew on the 1/2 inch sewing allowance at the hem. I'll do the same thing for the other side. I'll pull my strap away from the hem. Then I'll stitch on the 1/2 inch. I've gone ahead to stitch on my 1/2 inch hemming allowance, right? Then I'll flip it over. I'll turn it inside out. This is the back piece and this is the front. I want to hem the down of the front, so I'll put the back on the front. See the way I folded it? I'll flip the front over. Can you see? The back is inside the front. I'll stitch on my 1/2 inch sewing allowance. I've gone ahead to stitch on my 1/2 inch sewing allowance. I'll bring out the back from the front. This is how the front is looking and the back. Now I want to sew the sides. I'll place the back piece right on the front piece and stitch on my 1/2 inch sewing allowance. I'll sew on my 1/2 inch sewing allowance. Then I'll show you. I've stitched the sides and also given it a good press. This is the inside and this is the right side. So I'll go ahead to attach my zip on my 1-inch zip allowance. I'll keep that aside. I want to work on the bow, the front bow. The measurement I have for the front bow is 20 inches by 6 inches. I'll fold it into 2 and stitch the 4 sides. Then the bow wrap, I have 4 inches by 3 inches. I'll fold it into 2 and stitch it on that side. I've gone ahead to attach my zip. It's looking all nice. I've also sewn the 3 sides of the bow. I'll cut the edges. See the way I'm cutting the edges like a triangle. This will make the bow edges to look nice when I turn it out, right? At the center of the bow, I'll pick just one of the fabric and make a cut at that center. It's through this cut now I'll use to turn the bow out, but the cut is too small, so I'll make another cut. Then I'll turn the bow out. If you've watched this video to this point and you're enjoying this video, please give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment. If you've not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever I upload new videos. On this channel, I upload new videos every week. I'll use my scissors to open up the edges. This will make the edges to look nice, right? Can you see? I've gone ahead to stitch the bow wrap. I'm turning it with my screwdriver. The bow, I'll make tiny pleats. See the way I'm making the pleats. I'm picking it. You just pick it little, right? I'll take the wrap and wrap it at the center. Then the up of the wrap, I'll fold it to have a neat edge, right? I'll use my glue gun to attach it. Yeah, the bow is looking all nice and cute. Wow. See how cute it is. I'll attach the bow to the top. To attach the bow to the top, I'll sew the edges, the 4 edges. I can decide to use glue gun to attach it, but I don't want to use glue gun to attach it, so I'll just sew the 4 edges. I've gone ahead to stitch it, right? So this is the front and this is the back. See how beautiful it is. That's all for today's tutorial. Thank you for watching. See you in my next one. Bye.